Hello everybody. I wanted to do a quick update video since we're going to be rolling into 2020 pretty soon, so I wanted to just talk to you guys before we head into the new year, let you know how the channel's been doing, what my plans are for the future, and how my 4 first impressions leading up to Christmas went. So most of you know that the reason I started a channel is because I was concussed from an accident training a young horse. And I was out of work for quite a while, and I figured just for the fun of it I'd start up a YouTube channel. I didn't think it was going to get this far, and I didn't think it was going to be something I'd be doing almost every day, and I have no plans of stopping, so this thing is going to continue into 2020 and beyond, regardless of all the weird crap that YouTube is rolling out with. Fingers crossed that this channel is not affected by that. I need to make a channel trailer that's like, this is an adult-only channel, this is not for young children. I don't know. I'm talking about all of the COPPA stuff where if you're trying to monetize your channel and they claim it's focused at kids, that you could get in big trouble for it and get fined for each video. So I'm gonna have to deal with that. I have a few plans. I'm gonna make a new channel intro that explains that this is an adult channel because there's cursing and swearing. You guys are all used to that. But beyond that, I just wanted to say thank you because you guys are like the whole reason I'm playing most of these games. Your suggestions, the multiplayer aspects of things. Games aren't the same if you're just playing them alone. Games that are intended to be played with other people. And when I started this journey, I really didn't have that many people to play with. I had a few friends, streamer friends that I would play with every now and then, and of course my wonderful mods who I've been friends with before I started this channel. But I've loved getting to know all of you guys. Through all the ups and downs, it's been a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie, there have been times I wanted to pull my hair out because of server issues. Thank you all for being so patient with me as I try and keep my servers up and running. We've had particularly bad luck with Atlas. I may as well give you a quick Atlas update while I'm at it. I had a 2x2 custom map grid that I made, and we were really enjoying it. We got into it, and then Nitrado tried to do a rollback, and when they did a rollback, the server data was corrupted between all 4 of the grids, and we couldn't get any of it back. So I moved us to a Blackwood map, and now we found out that the beds are not working. There's a GPS coordinates issue, resources aren't spawning, the fish are very scarce. I know that they're inland. I played the map a lot before, but they're just not showing up on our map. So we're having some issues with Blackwood, so we might have to suspend that. I have tickets into the G portal people, but you know how that goes. It doesn't always go well. So I need to figure out if maybe the devs didn't push the update to G portal. I think it's an automatic thing. I don't know, whatever. We'll figure it out, but for now the Atlas videos are on hold just until I can figure out what I'm doing. I was thinking I might hop into single player and just do how-to videos or build videos. I know folks enjoyed those. So if you have any suggestions for Atlas videos that I could do in the interim between my private server issues that I'm having, I would really appreciate that. Next, I wanted to talk really quickly about my 4 days of first impressions leading up to Christmas, which ended the day before yesterday. I had so much fun doing these videos. I was sure I was going to dislike one of the games, but I ended up loving each of them. They're each pretty different, and I liked that they were so different from Ark and Atlas, because I'm gonna be honest, I was getting a little bit fed up with the game loops in Ark and Atlas and the fact that they were so similar. So I'm really glad I did my 4 first impressions videos. I would love to know which one you guys liked the most or which one you didn't like and why. It was really interesting. One of my viewers commented that Raft being different isn't always a good thing. Raft to me is different because you're not running around an island beating on the same rock and tree around your base. In order to get what you want, you have this little hooky tool, and you throw the hooky tool out. You can see it's on screen. You throw the hook tool out, and you pull in all of the different resources with that. And to me, that was different and refreshing, whereas I had felt so stale with the collecting and gathering and the time consumption in Atlas. I don't know. It just started to feel a little bit dry to me. So I really needed this kind of gameplay. Each game I played for those 4 days was different. It was unique. Some of it was rewarding, some of it was monotonous. The shark attack, those get really monotonous. It seems like it's every 5 minutes the shark comes and attacks you. You kill the shark and then it comes right back. I can't stand that kind of mindless gameplay, and I know a few of you agreed with me. So I'm currently playing Raft with a few friends on my Discord server, and we're kind of seeing where it takes us. I've kind of started to learn that survival games have the same loop. I mean, I've basically been playing early access survival games and some that have just come out of development all year, and they all kind of seem to have the same gameplay loop, which they should. They're about survival. You collect, you build, you eat, you live. And as I said, that was getting a little bit too repetitive for me. So games like Green Hell, where it's all about the survival, like on a smaller scale, was really nice, because I feel like Atlas and Ark are a larger scale survival. It's not as hard to stay alive. The main goal there is to like not get eaten or chased by something, whereas this is more focusing on what your body needs, and that you probably shouldn't do stupid things or you're probably gonna die, which I found out quite a few times. So yeah, I learned a lot about early access survival games this year, and I think when I do my early access reviews, well, I won't call them early access reviews, I'll call them games coming out of early access reviews, coming up in 2020. I'm going to have a pretty good handle on what I want to say, all the information I want to include, things that I can stand and things that I can't stand in some of these survival games. So I'm really excited that I did that series at the end of the year, so that I'm kind of fresh on some of the games in the genre I might have missed over the years. Next up, I wanted to say a huge thank you to my sponsor, VetTech Computers. VetTech Computers has come out of nowhere and just helped me with the webcam, this green screen we have here. Oh god, I'm really bad at pointing. Here. Here? Has really helped, besides me pointing all over the place, has helped increase the quality of my content, I think, quite a bit. They've helped out with my webcam. I have a new webcam now, which allows me to use the green screen. I have some custom merchandise they sent me that I'll be wearing in videos. VetTech has been awesome to work with. They will build your computer for you. They have a great website. I'll show it here. So if you're in the market for a new PC anytime soon, I really suggest you check out the website and see what they have to offer. Really nice people. Company is owned and run by veterans, and I talk to them, a few times a week, and it's really nice to hear from them, keep up to date with everything. They've been more than supportive, so thank you so much for joining me on this journey and sponsoring the channel. And yes, the game reviews are coming. I have it all planned out. I'm going to be working pretty hard between now and January 1st to get that first game review out, so you can kind of see what the format of them are going to be like. You probably don't really know what to expect with them. I haven't talked about them too much, but they are going to be the backbone of the channel. This first year was kind of setting things up, showing you all how I play, what I play, my play style, which honestly is pretty goofy and more intended just to have fun. I know a lot of gamers want to play games to compete and put a lot of time into survival, do all the PvP and all that stuff, which I think is great. Everybody has different games that are going to suit them. Just keep in mind that this is my take on a review. This isn't necessarily what the general public thinks. This is going to be about games that I find rewarding, unique, and satisfying. Some people may not agree with me, and that's fine. Everyone's entitled to opinions, and I love hearing everyone's opinion. So yeah, just keep that in mind when I do start doing these early access reviews. I love to debate and talk, so that's going to be great. If you feel like ever debating in the comment section or hopping on Discord and typing up a few pages, totally fine with me. I have a few games in mind that I could do now that I have a library that doesn't just have early access games. It has some games that have already released. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to be putting games on a map. I made a map kind of like the one behind me, except fleshed out with different various points with different landmarks on them, and then I'm going to put the literal logo of that game there if it makes it on the map, and if it doesn't, I'm going to do a review explaining why and maybe what it could have done to make it on the map. I'm looking for games that are rewarding, satisfying, and unique, because I think those are three things that are missing from a lot of games these past few years. Everything seems like a clone of other games, and the more things are cloned, the less interesting they're going to be, the less people are going to be hooked on them. And I have gameplay of Heat going here, because Heat is such a different, silly game. It's a survival game as well, but it keeps things fresh in a really funny way. So that's why I have this running while I reference that. Next up, I wanted to just talk quickly about my Patreon account. I did make a Patreon account for those who would like to not only get access to my Patreon servers, but just support the channel and support me as I kind of figure out what I'm doing. There's a lot that I can improve on. Editing, use of music. I want to get some emotes. I'm going to start streaming. That'll be an announcement coming up at some point. But I did just want to talk for a second about what you can expect from my Patreon account. It's going to be a way to, I guess I could say, get to know me a little bit more, because I don't post too much about myself here on the channel. I thought having a Patreon account with some pictures, blogs, vlogs, just like extra content that maybe I wouldn't put here on YouTube, because maybe some things I'd like to say, YouTube may not like that I'm saying them. So stuff like that might go on Patreon. Sometimes it won't be game related, it'll be like cooking, or it'll be activities I do, I don't know, just little extra things. Your support here, just like watching videos and liking or disliking if you didn't like it, or commenting on videos, is really the best support I could ever have. But if you want to take it a step forward, then my Patreon account is a way to do that. You might have figured that by now I am monetized on YouTube, but ad revenue isn't really enough to allow me to consider making this a full-time job just yet. I still have plans to work in spring when it comes to horses. Right now I'm just working on my own horse, but when spring rolls around again, I will be working for others. So whatever you do, support me with on Patreon will go right back into the channel or towards running game servers, until I know for sure that this is something that I would ever want to do full time. As they say, don't quit your day job, and I definitely haven't. So thank you to all of my Patreon supporters for, I don't know, helping make things a little bit easier on me as far as trying to keep our community servers up and running, and also just taking a little bit of the financial strain off as the winter months are rather slow for me right now. I did mention I would be streaming. This is going to be an as I can kind of thing. Most of you know I have kids, so unpredictable things always happen with those. I also have horses, and unpredictable things always happen with those. So it's really hard for me to set a schedule and stick to it. I was planning on streaming from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m., 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I tried to do that for a week, and of course everyone got sick, had family come over, holidays were happening, and I realized that it wouldn't be fair to tell everyone this is when I'll be streaming if I don't even know if I would be able to at all. So I'm going to plan on going live on either YouTube or Twitch. You can type whispabird into either of those. Obviously, if you're here, you're already watching me, but Twitch, it's also whispabird. I can put a link in the description box down below. And I am going to just start streaming whenever I'm playing, whenever I can, whenever I have time. The streams are going to be really relaxed, places you can come hang out, chill, talk to the community. It's basically going to be playing early access survival type games, or maybe RPG story-based games. It's just a way for me to be able to interact in real time with people who may not be playing games with me or on my Discord or stuff like that. So I'm hoping you'll join me for some of those. I have some interesting games planned for my streaming. It's likely that I will make an announcement on Discord before I do stream every time, or if you're following me here on YouTube, you can see the little whispabird has gone live thing. So that's kind of exciting. I'm interesting live. I don't know. I'm a little shy actually when I'm not just recording, but we'll see how that goes. So that's pretty much all I have to say, besides the fact that I'm going to be taking a few days of break between now and January 1st. I have some things I want to work on, which is pretty exciting. I have a new channel trailer, intro, whatever, that I want to work on. I have video intro and outro that I want to do. I don't know if you've noticed, but my intro and outro I've taken out. I wasn't happy with it. I don't want to make like something too flashy. Okay, whatever. You'll see what I mean when it's done. I'm working on that channel trailer, as I said. And I want to get some emotes going for the channel. I'm not too bad with line art. I make all of my own art. So I'm going to try and keep doing that until I can afford to get some professional stuff done. as well as I'm going to be working on finding non-copyright music to use, some more of it. The YouTube audio library is great, but sometimes it's really easy to tell that it's the YouTube audio library and like not, I don't know, maybe not the best music to use. So I'm going to be working on that as well. So yeah, a bit of a break until January 1st, but know that I am still thinking about the channel, I'm working on it, and that I'm still going to be around on Discord for those of you who want to game or hang out. Links to that, of course, will be down below in the description box. So if you haven't joined us there, feel free to. You could lurk, you don't have to talk. It's just a way to kind of keep up with the community, see what we're playing and see what we're doing. After a year, man, we've built such a fun community. I've loved getting to know all of you guys, hang out, game, relax, make some funny videos, you know, it's been great. I'm really surprised that I'm where I am now after a year, and I owe it all to you guys, the viewers. YouTube is a social platform, and I feel like sometimes the social half is forgotten and people think of it as just a platform, not a social media platform. So I'm really hoping to emphasize that in this channel, and that everything you guys say matters to me. I try and respond to all comments when I can, even some of the less nice ones. I had a few name-calling ones, actually. Someone said, "Did this bitch just say this game runs smoothly?" It was Atlas, and I guess a lot of people had trouble with Atlas at the beginning. And in my first impressions video, I said, "Hey, Atlas runs really smoothly." And so I said, "Yes, this bitch has a good PC." So, like, I guess I can just let stuff roll off my back, and it's kind of a way to laugh at myself. Although it's never really nice being called a bitch, but whatever. I'm sure people could do worse, don't, but I'm sure you could. And by the way, this is Warhorn. This is a game available on Steam. It's Warhorn. It's like a puzzle-based RPG exploration game, if you were wondering. I should have said that right when I started playing the clip. So this is me signing off. I will see you all January 1st with a new type of video. I'll be working on my game reviews. I'll be working on my editing. I'll be trying to get stuff together for the new year. I hope you all are having a great holiday season. As always, my socials are all down below: Patreon, Twitter, Instagram. My Twitch link will now be down there. So always welcome to check those out, particularly the Discord. That's where most of us congregate and enjoy games. I'm excited to see you guys in streams if you decide to join me. Most of them will be after 2020 kicks off. So there's that. As always, I hope you all are enjoying whatever you're playing as we roll into 2020. There's actually a lot of good games out right now. So hope you found one, and I hope you're enjoying it. And I guess this is where I say I will see you all in 2020 in the next video.